Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Hookah Anonymous, and you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to her channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world.
Good reporting ass Mickey.
We love you, Mickey.
What's up? What's up? It's your girl Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back with another video. As always, all information contained in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you, not me. So let's get it. Well, y'all. Well, let me first start by saying make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up. Y'all already know when I bring a paperwork party, I bring the paperwork party. Yo, today we talking about G Herbo, aka Herbert Wright the Third. Yo, I don't know. Chicago been taking a hit this week. Now, the question is, G Herbo, is he clean or not? Right? Is everything gonna check out or not? That's really y'all question. To me, it's more so just reading into it. However, I'm gonna get straight to the point in this video. I'm gonna do something different with the breakdown, but nevertheless, I'll get to that. Let's get into what y'all want to know, which probably is, did he tell? Right? Y'all probably want to know that. I mean, y'all probably want to know that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go straight to the plea agreement. Okay, bam. All right. And in this regards, now I want y'all to keep in mind here. Okay, I want y'all to keep in mind here. It's two cases that's here. One, he does have co-defendants, five other co-defendants. That's all the fraudulent credit cards and fraudulent identities and names and all that. And then he has another one, which just him, which is where he provided a false statement to federal agents. Okay. Now, they do say they're kind of one and the same because by him providing a false statement, then can be proven again on his guiltiness of the case on the case with the co-defendants. Okay, just keep clear. My bad, y'all done had to keep muting because my throat. All right, so let's just get to it again. Like I said, this is change of plea, meaning he originally said not guilty. Now he's saying he's guilty because he's going to take a plea. Okay. Now, if we keep going down, the maximum for the one count, which is the count one in the indictment with the co-defendants, okay, is 20 years. Okay. The other one is 5 years. Okay. And if we go to the sentencing guideline, which is important, all right, it says the United States Department of Justice agree based on the following calculations that defendant total offense level under the guideline is 13. Okay. And it also says here defense based offense level is 7 because the offense of conviction in the United States versus Antonio Strong, which is the one with the co-defendants, has a statutory maximal term of conviction of 20 years or more. Okay. You see, 20 years. Defendant offense level is increased by 8 because defendant loss involved between 95,000 to 150,000. Okay. And it goes on to talk about a false statement. Now, they do say here, okay, that they're going to group this together because the defendant's false statements did not materially obstruct or impede the administration of justice with respect to the investigation. So, like, yeah, you told us a lie, but it ain't like it stopped nothing, basically, right? The defendant, y'all, I don't know what's going on. I think I might be getting sick. Anyway, defendant's offense level is decreased by 2 because the defendant has accepted responsibility for the defendant's crime and his offense level prior to the operation. Now, just to point out, acceptance of responsibility is mandatory when taking a plea with the feds. Okay, all right. Now, Defendant agrees with the U.S. Department of Justice guideline calculation, but reserve his right to argue that defendant's offense level should be reduced by 2 on the basis that he was a minor participant in the criminal activity. Meaning, like, they can still ask for a reduction of 2, okay, at, I guess, the plea acceptance hearing. I'm not really sure what it's called off the top of my head right now, but yeah, he could still do that, okay? Also, defendant reserves the right to argue for below guideline sentence, including term of probation. Okay. And again, if you read the indictment, he's only listed twice, and then one of them a little shaky because how it's worded, it seems like he wasn't even aware of the play. But the first one is more detailed that he was aware. Case in point, he used a whole different name. But anyway, defendant understands the court is not required to follow these calculations or even to sentence defendant within the guidelines, and that defendant may not withdraw defendant's guilty plea if defendant disagrees with how the court calculates the guidelines or with the sentence the court imposes. Basically, he's saying, yo, I'm going to plead guilty, take this plea agreement, but no matter what the judge passed down, I got to take it. There ain't nothing I can do. The defendant also understands that the U.S. Department of Justice will object to any reduction in defendant's sentence based on acceptance of responsibility if, at sentencing, the defendant directly or through counsel indicates that the defendant does not fully accept responsibility for having engaged in the conduct underlying each of the elements of the crime to which the defendant is pleading guilty, or by time of sentencing, defendant has committed a new federal or state offense or has any way obstructed justice. So basically, that means, hey, you gonna have to stick to what you told us, right? You gonna have to stick to it. You can't say, well, not really. I didn't really use that name. You got to stick to what you told, or this is out the window. Okay. If after signing this agreement, defendant criminal history score or criminal history category is reduced, the U.S. Department of Justice reserves the right to seek a upward departure under the guidelines. Okay. Nothing in this plea agreement affects the U.S. Department of Justice obligation to provide the court and the U.S. Probation Office with accurate and complete information regarding this case. Sentencing recommendation. The U.S. Department of Justice agrees to recommend the following sentence to the court: incarceration within the guidelines sentencing range as calculated by the U.S. Department of Justice, a fine, 36 months of supervised release, mandatory special assessment 200. Yeah. hmm Restitution of $139,878 and forfeiture. Okay. Set forth in paragraph 7. This is how the amount breaks down to who he would need to pay back, including Wolf Puppies, which is still part of that case with the co-defendants. That I said, it sounds like he really wasn't aware of it, but nevertheless, hey, that's that. Now, this is about his appellate rights. We're not going to get into all that. It just really say the defendant will not challenge defendant's conviction on direct appeal or any other proceeding, including in a separate civil lawsuit. And defendant will not challenge any prison sentence of 18 months or less or any court orders relating to forfeiture, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, let's keep going down here. Boo, boo, boo. Defendant understands that by agreeing to the above, defendant is agreeing that defendant's conviction and sentence to the extent set forth in subparagraph B above will be final when the court issues a written judgment about the sentencing hearing in this case. That is, after the court issues a written judgment, defendant will lose the right to appeal or otherwise challenge defendant's conviction and sentence to be set forth in subparagraph B above, regardless of whether defendant later changes defendant's mind or find new information that would have led defendant not to agree to give up these rights in the first place. So basically, hey, it's done. You ain't no going back. Okay. Now, let's see. Defendant is agreeing to give up these rights, at least partly in exchange for concessions the United States Department of Justice is making in this agreement. And for those who don't understand, they're dropping charges and all that, so that's what they're getting to. Okay. Now, oh, this is important. The defendant can later or can keep the right to later claim the defendant's lawyer rendered ineffective assistance of counsel or that the prosecutor, okay, or a member of law enforcement involved in the case engaged in misconduct serious enough to entitle defendant to have defendant's conviction or sentence overturned. All right. All right. Now, waiver of Hyde Amendment claim. And that's what that says. Forfeiture. I'm not gonna get into all that. It says how much he admitted that he owes, right, or has to forfeit in this case. All right, let me see. So far, so good. You know what I'm saying? Like we getting through it. Financial statement, yeah. Mm-hmm. Civil liability. Okay, so meaning he could still get sued on a civil level by the companies. Let me see. Do. Okay. That's not important, right? Hey, hey, that was a pretty easy, breezy, okay, situation. It wasn't no, funny wording. No, cooperation wasn't listed. Um, he signed off on it. And hey, so far so good. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, G Herbo, I ain't gonna lie. Just saying. And it says I received no prior offers to resolve this case. All right. Now this is the one for the false statement, just FYI. Now here go the statements of facts. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on it, but I'm gonna definitely hit at a couple things, right? Just for the basis of the conversation. Now, it does say here, right, that the overview is that between March 9th, 2017 through and including November 24th, 2018, the defendant Herbert Wright, aka G Herbo, to those who don't know, conspired with Antonio Strong and others to defraud businesses and individuals by processing, using, and transferring unauthorized and stolen payment card information, okay, to obtain valuable goods and services. During this time, Strong was a music promoter and Wright was a rap artist known as Lil Herb, and G Herbo, and each were based in the area around Chicago, Illinois. All right, let's keep going. They go into details about the actual victims. Y'all probably don't want to care about that, okay? So we're gonna just keep going. Wright used proceeds of these frauds to travel to various concert venues and to advance his career by posting photographs and or videos on himself on the private jets in the erotic cars and at the Jamaican villa. In addition, Wright helped Strong obtain designer puppies from a business by falsely representing to the business that Wright was an actual purchaser of the puppies and by concealing Strong's actual identity from the business. So that's how they tied him to the puppies. Okay, I see now. Um, Also, and that's just gonna say so. He basically was out here faking like he was booming. Ain't that something? Anyway, um, so then it goes on to say more about. Is this the puppies? Yeah, this was the puppies. We keep going. Now, number 8. Lastly, okay, on November 24th, 2018, when a special agent of the United States Secret Service interviewed Wright concerning the frauds and his relationship was strong, Wright falsely stated, well, hold on. Why did they talk? Hold on, let me go back. Why did they talk to him in 2018? Designer puppies, falsely, right, actual purchaser. During the communications between Wright and Strong, Wright, among other things, acknowledged that he did not call Strong anything to rent a vehicle for Wright. And Strong sent Wright a screenshot of Strong account balance on a dark website that sold credit card information as proof that Strong did not have the funds to purchase more illicit account information for Wright. However, the government investigation did not discover any evidence that Wright transferred or sold illicit account information to another person or that Wright purchased illicit account information from the dark web. Oh, spicy. Okay. So for some reason, it still don't say why. But anyway, we're gonna keep going. Um, he was interviewed. Okay, so during this time, this is when they're saying this is when the false statement was made during his interview with Special Agent of the United States Secret Service. Okay, it said he never provided Strong any money. It's a false statement. He never received anything of value from Strong. False statement according to this. Okay. He had no direct relationship with Strong, which is a false statement. Now, this is them saying it's a false statement, and it's also him saying it because he agreed to the plea. But anyway, however, these false statements did not materially obstruct the investigation or prosecution of the charged offenses. That is something. Why did they talk to him in 2018? 'Cause I'm gonna tell y'all this. The main person on this case, matter of fact, do I got that pulled up? Didn't get charged until the 20th, right? Hold on, let me see. Now I'm kind of interested in finding out this real quick. You know what? I'll save it for another time. I'm gonna keep going. Boom, boom, boom. 10. The communication and transactions set forth below were obtained pursuant to search warrants executed on the various email accounts and social media accounts belonging to Strong, Wright, and others. An iPhone seized from Strong on December 28, 2017, during a law enforcement operation. Mm. And then it's a records and information from various business individuals and financial institutions. The Strong iPhone contained hundreds of communications with Wright and listed several numbers for Wright, including, and it gives a number. Starting in at least 2016, Wright frequently communicated with Strong through text message, voice calls, and Instagram messages between the two accounts. No Limit Herbo and G Herbo underscore Antonio. As early as 2016, Wright requested that Strong provide him with things of value such as hotel accommodations and a flight. On May 21st, 2016, Strong sent Wright DMs that stated my iMessage or FaceTime don't work, regular call or text, and provided his number as the number, right? Then they're going into DM exchanges, okay? And like it says that G Herbert said, "Hey, what's up? I need a hotel." Strong say, "Where you at? Church." Church. Wright said, "I'm in the rack. See if you could get me something for tonight. Like to check in when I leave my show tonight." Then it says that G Herbert said, "Finesse me a room or something, dude. Get us a crib while we out here or something, bro, in Chicago." Strong said, "Okay." Then it continues on to say their messages. Okay. All right, cool. Let me see, what is this? Plain Masters fraud. On March 9th, Wright engaged in the following DMs with Strong and an unindicted co-conspirator. Wright to Strong, call me, bruh. What be to you? Like, why I'm still waiting on flight info, bruh. You stand on top of everything else. You must be sleep off that drink or something, man. LOL, wake up your big head ass up. Frankenstein. Whoa. Then G Herbo writes to the unindicted co-conspirator, "Hey, tell Antonio hit the line, bro, ASAP. He tweaking." The co-conspirator to it writes to G Herbo, "I just told him you talked to him, gang." Then G Herbo, this slang is crazy. Okay. "Yeah, I holla at his slow ass. We finna link with y'all though." Oh my god. Okay. So it continues on. That says Strong. So when was this? Okay, so the same day, Strong used the fictitious name Richard O'Malley and then the phone number and the email to book a flight with plane masters from Chicago to Miami for 9 passengers. Right companion AL. Oh, you know what that is. You know who that is. So this is around the Ari Fletcher days. So this is around his baby mama number one days, AF, right? Wright's bodyguard. So definitely he was a rapper at that point because he got a bodyguard. Wright's associates. Yo. Then it says that everybody, including G Herbo and Ari, posted on their social media accounts various photos of themselves and all other passengers inside, either inside or outside a private jet. Okay. All right, so let's keep on going. So March 14, 2017, this is another fraudulent, transaction. The ASG fraud is what they call it. And it looks like about almost the same people are included, and said that Wright was listed as Herbert Light with the same birthday as Wright. Wright's companion, AF, which is Ari Fletcher, right? The baby mama. And then other associates. I don't know who all these initials are, but other associates here. That is something. Okay. Provided, so BH provided ASG with an electronic signed contract for the flight. Okay, so they break that down. This is a lot going on. They got epic music up in that thing. Okay. So Herbert Light again was the name listed. And again, Eric Fletcher was with him and his bodyguard, personal assistants, and associates. This is like a lot. Oh, god dang, okay. And you see AF all up and through here, so this is definitely back in their time together. Call me ASAP. Okay, we gonna skim through a little bit. All right. Oh Lord. So here's a April 23rd, 2017. Right, engaged in following the yams was strong. I need that Bentley truck ASAP. Get me a whip in an A. Okay, Buckhead. Like, yeah, Brody was definitely outside with this thing. Like, I can see why they like, yeah, that's definitely a false statement. Okay. All right, let me see. So this is in like what, June 2017 to July 2017. It says here, Rice said, "Hey, Tonio on Vito, hit me today, bro." So whoever Tonio is, I'm assuming Antonio. Oh, Antonio Strong. Duh. For real, you capping it off, big bro. I'm going to another country, bro, not LA. This ish can't be last minute or flunky, bro. I'm finna be in Jamaica. I can't just book no hotel room if you tweak, bro. On Vito, I sent you my money the first day, bro. Stop acting like I ain't supposed to be mad at your ass playing and I'm not talking to you, bro. And then he said, "Bro, I'm leaving on the 7th. I need my shit booked today, dude. Not tomorrow, next week. None of that shit, Tonio, bro. On Vito, I fuck with you time and time again after you tweet with everybody else, bro. I still fuck with you. So why is you tweaking, bro? I'm disappointed in you, big bro. Make me feel good, cause okay." Then Antonio Strong, right? Shut up. Let me do it now, man. Had to wait a little days closer, bro. Then G Herbo say, right on Vito, I know you official like a whistle. You just like not hitting a motherfucker going missing. Come on, bro. Reserve that big ass crib and some whips for me, bro. On Vito, I'll pay you again. I'm gonna do the verse. Bitch, just lace me the whole little week. This is so unfortunate. So it seems like, so if you pay, so this is why you just pay what you can pay and get what you can get from your price range, because it seemed like G Herbo was trying to live lavish and the whole time now you about to possibly do some time, and for what? It's crazy. Like the slang is crazy in this. Like, I'm not about to read all that, but yeah. So I'm trying to see if it's gonna get to the point of why he was even interviewed in 2018. So that's the puppy thing. Okay. Mhm. 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 Also engaged strong set FAS. Harbor say, "Down, bro. We finna finesse all week. Don't trip, bitch. You finna stick with me. But this official though, right? Dude finna come bring me the whip right now. You finna pay him. So like, how is it official if y'all come on, make it make sense. But anyway, right. You and AS just get me a name to put my shit in real quick. Then they say, don't forget Darren is my name. If he asks, he doesn't know anything else but Darren. I got you, bro. He good. Just answer when I call you. Yeah, they was deep in this thing. Okay, deep in this thing. All right, but we ain't about to. God damn, what else happened? This is with the dream car rental. It says that right said, nah, bitch, what's that? Where you at? On Vito, bruh. Why you playing with me? Extend that whip, bruh. That bitch ain't for no month. Why you be lying? Why I pay you some more bread, bitch? You already owe me to get the whip. So why you ain't extended when I paid you the other money? You know it don't be costing you shit to do that shit, dude. Oh shoot. Then it says that Antonio Strong said, "Dude, you good? I told you stop texting me about that car. I told you good already, man." Then G Herbo said on Vito, I do. He said it was only for a week, nigga. So should you tell me? I ain't like the last minute shit, bro. Motherfucker telling me some shit and didn't. Antonio Strong says, cause I'm doing it the way I supposed to do it. Evidently, if I ain't do it that way, that's not the way to do it, homie. You good? And they say you right, boss man. So it seemed like G Herbo was just like it. It's kind of like when you see the messages, it's like G Herbo knew or assumed that he knew what was going on, but at the same time, it's like he didn't know what was going on. Cause it's like, bruh, why are you doing all this writing and all this, knowing it's a freaking scam, right? And you making a block hot. That's how I'm like, the fuck. All right, let's read this real quick. Um, so Antonio Strong said, bruh, he waxing us. This shit too high, right? Then it says, call me, yo, Herb. Call dude with car. Tell him Darren taking care of shit now. He started rushing me. I'm just waiting for my shit to load. I told him I'm on the phone with Bank. Tell his ass to cool out. You hear me? And then G Herbert said, I just acted like I'm finna call you. I'ma hit him back in a second and tell him that you gonna get on top of all that shit. He just think you send him off, bro. Probably. Okay. Antonio Strong said every payment he been asking me for, I've been lying it, paying it. But this recent one he just sent for 8K. G Herbert said, yeah, I told his ass go down too on the prices on Vito. Then it says he said, right, what you want me to tell this ninja when I call back though? Strong said we pay him 4 now for this upcoming week on the other 4 next week like we did. Then G Herbert said, all right, bet, just answer. I'ma hit him. And then G Herbo said, take care of that shit. He said, you good pay the 4 now and the other 4 next week or whatever. And I told him go down on them fucking prices too though. But I said we gonna pay this time, but next time he gotta lace us. Just pay his goof ass though, cause I told him you official. He back on his dock cause of me, bitch. Pay for that shit ASAP, gang. Oh my god, this lingo is crazy. Okay. All right, let's keep going because it seems like this bold wording is must be interesting. Okay, so then Antonio Strong said just had to buy hella moves with my last for you, and then G Herbert said, "Yeah, I need that whip though, dude. I'm gonna keep paying you if you can keep getting them. Just don't act slow when it's time to get it for me." Emphasis added. I bet. Yeah, you know I need it, dude. This the same shit we was doing in Miami. And then Antonio Strong said, it's paid. I have nothing now. No gas now. No gas or shit on my site. Now I'm on square one. Then G Herbert said, and I tried to get you the bread this morning. You ain't called me back. Oh, suck it now. Then Antonio Strong said, bro, what do I do? I'm on stuck. Now you leave me on stuck when you together. That's all I be saying. Oh snap. Emphasis added. Strong then sent the following image of a dark website that sells credit card account information with a balance of only 1541. Mm-mm. Strong said, look at my account. I can't get no moves or shit, get a room or nothing. And then G Herbo says, bruh, you act like you ain't owe me this ninja. How the fuck I leave you on stuck, bro? You gotta stop making all this shit my problem. Like I don't come through for you every time. On Vito, bruh, I'm the reason you even did this shit because you was telling me send this, do that, and I'm still just hit you again. I was gonna send you some bread for the crib and shit, but bro, what you want? That shit to come out of my pocket every time, dude? And how the fuck I'm gonna get some money to you anyway? You said the other day you can't even pick shit up on the road. You stay blackmailing a MFBOA. What you want me to do, bro? You hell, I'll hit you though when I leave this shit. I'm in the hospital, bitch. Mm, mm. So, in this whole ordeal, after, whew, that was a lot, right? 34,000 was lost. Um, And this is December 15th and 31st of 2017. The Dream Squad representative sent the following DMs to right Instagram account concerning the Squad rental. But before we get into that, this is kind of crazy. Like, what type of mm, it seemed like old G Herbo wasn't playing fair in the whole ordeal. I don't know. So December 15th said, I need the car, bro. Your guy disputed all his transactions for the whole car rental. December 31st, Happy New Year's, and I'm taking he said Happy New Year's, and I'm taking action about the fraud. It says that Wright did not respond, nor did he pay Dream Car. Just saying, that's something. So this is a puppy situation. I mean, at this point, I'm stressed. Okay, I am stressed. Okay, reading this lingo. Now, well, let's kind of get into a little bit, but not too heavily into it. Let's see. All right, Woof Woof owner then asked to speak with Wright to confirm that he was actually receiving the puppies and received a call from a person who represented himself as Wright. Now, in the indictment, it does say that that was not G Herbo that made the call, right? So, during a law enforcement operation in Chicago on December 28, 2017, Wright co-defendant Stephen Hayes told CPD detective that his telephone number was the Hayes 999. So that meant so it was Hayes, I'm assuming, right? Using right telephone number. Yeah. So it seems like Hayes was the one that acted like G Herbo on this incident per this, right? The Wolf Wolf owner wanted further proof that Wright would be receiving the puppy, so she asked Wright to message her through Instagram. The Wolf Wolf owner sent several Instagram DMs to Wright, and Wright confirmed he was getting the puppies. After obtaining this confirmation from Wright, the Wolf Wolf owner then provided the puppies to the limo driver. All right. Strong sent the photographs of puppies and that Wolfwood sent him. He said, "LOL, where they're at. I'm in class, folk now. Okay, okay. All right, we don't care about that. All right, so let's keep going. Now, here go another bold statement. So let me see what it's saying. On December 6, 2017, Wright sent Strong a text message related to the Wolf fraud. It says, I already finessed the G Herbo said, I already finessed these dolls for you and didn't give no fuck. I know you sold at least one. What did you what you did with the bread ain't my problem. But hey, my brother sends that money. I know you got it. I don't give a fuck what kind of crib you get, but make it your business to call me in the hospital when your ass ain't got no bread yet. But make it your business to call me in the hospital. Oh, okay. So this is the whole situation that we were reading earlier, right? Where they was kind of having this back and forth about dude not having no money, and he's saying that G Herbo left him out in the cold type thing. This is why. So it was his payback, like, yo, I did that puppy thing for you, ain't get no money off of it, so boom. Okay, now it making sense. Now, it then goes on to say on January 23rd, 2018, the Wolf Wolf owner attempted to follow up with Wright concerning the chargeback and sent him an Instagram DM of a photograph depicting Strong and the American car driver knowing proof you got two puppies. Later that day, Wolfwood sent Wright additional DMs, including the following. We had two Yorkie puppies sent to Herbert Wright, G Herbo, this past November 2017. We recently received a chargeback today stating that this was a fraudulent transaction when obviously wasn't. Please resolve this matter as soon as you can. Thanks. Below are the pictures of Mr. Wright with the puppies. On January 29th, 2018, Wolf Wolf and Wright engaged in the following DM. Now I'm starting to make understand maybe where the interview about to come in at. It says Wolf Wolf. Before I go to the police department, do you want to resolve this? We have you in the photo, witnesses, license plate. This is a felony because this goes any further. Did you want to resolve? It says, then G Herbo said, don't you see pictures on my page? Does that look like I'm in that photo? I never met you. Then Wolfwood said, you messaged me while I was on the phone with you from your official page. The phone call was recorded, and here's your message confirming you were getting two puppies, came direct from your official Instagram page. Then some screenshot. Then it says the driver is also a witness. All of this is going to the local police. They will investigate. You messaging from the official Instagram page shows you were getting two puppies. What are you going to say? That's not you? That you from your page while I was on the phone with you and the phone conversation was recorded and that message from your Instagram page came at the same time I told you to send it to confirm it was you? Wright never informed Wolf of strong identity, never responded further, and never paid Wolf. Whew. All right. So now on November 24th, 2018, Special Agent Tyler Martin of United States Secret Service, accompanied by a special agent with FBI, conducted a video recorded Mirandized interview of Wright. During this interview, Wright falsely stated he never provided Strong any money, he never received anything of value from Strong, and he had no direct relationship with Strong. All right, that's the loss. Whoo, that was a lot. That was a lot. So, what did we take from this? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What I took from this is that they did a lot of talking on the phone through text messages, through Instagram. It does show to me that they didn't have this whole thing thought out at all. Okay, hence why they had a lot of confliction with how it was supposed to flow with the money aspect. Nevertheless, at this time, G Herbo has not been sentenced, as far as I am aware. Per what we just saw, I pulled Pacer up in real time. However, it should soon be known because the next hearing is on the 31st. Now, I know y'all ask Mickey, well, did he tell or whatever? Based on what's provided, he didn't tell on nobody because, again, he's being charged with false statements. Now, in the plea, he does have to admit his guilt. Okay. So, I mean, they got him texting a lot of stuff. So he got to admit that. I don't see any verbiage or any wording that says he said anything outside of that. Because, again, he went into the interview, right? And lied, okay, and said he ain't even know the dude that was on the actual and who was on there strong. So, in my opinion, right now, based on what we have now, I'm gonna say G Herbo is good on this, okay? Because there's nothing really more else he could have done other than try to deflect. Cause maybe he ain't know exactly what he had going on. Um, and then again, I don't know as far as like what other behind the scenes agreements, if any, is taking place. But I will tell you this is that everybody on this case is in plea negotiation. So at this point, I mean, I don't see any red flags. But if it ever become a red flag, you already know your girl gonna be the one to do it. Now, I only went over the plea agreement only on this, and y'all probably are wondering why, right? You're probably wondering, yo, Mickey, why are you just sticking to the plea agreement? And I'm like, well, I'm starting to transition because again, paperwork costs a lot of money. Okay. A lot of money. And a lot of times, hey, I'm not appreciated when I actually break this thing down. Okay. But this is what I will tell you right here, right now, what's going on. I am starting to do exclusive content, okay, on locals, which is it's kind of like a partnership with Rumble, but Locals is a subscription based platform. Okay, you can become a supporter. This is where my paperwork parties will take place moving forward. I will do my content on YouTube just like this, where I'm getting to the gist of it. Okay, however, for those who are in fact liking or wanting or are into the full paperwork parties, it's going to take place on locals. Okay, so make sure you go tap into my locals page. Also, I am on Rumble. I will start going live on Rumble too. I need to build my platform over there. So, the Mickey Truth LLC, aka Queen of Paperwork brand, is just expanding across all platforms. Y'all already know. Definitely always going to show love to my YouTube people, okay? But I just have to, put that in place again. This is only for full paperwork parties. We're going to still continue to do what we do now, just like we're doing right now. But yeah, because, different strokes for different folks. But with all that, man, y'all already know. Make sure you hit MickeyTruth.com up and get you that merch. I do have a current code to use right now, which is the free Melly until his verdict is read. So up until that point, you can use free Melly as your custom code for $10 off of any purchase of $50 or more. I'm out of here. I didn't realize it was going to take me this long to get through the plea agreement, but nevertheless, I appreciate everybody that rock with me. Make sure you follow me on all platforms, okay? Mickey Truth. And y'all know what I'm about to say. Holla!